Hey everybody, hello. I have been a little kind of hibernating a lot since school went out, but school starts again tomorrow. And so I'll be starting these again. Welcome to all my new followers. I've had a nice little growth in that. I appreciate all of you. So I wanted to take a minute just quickly and focus on something I think is important. With the new year comes all this stuff about resolutions, and you hear people talk about eating better and exercising more, and all of that is great. I am 100% with that. That said, I think that the idea of growth is important. In fact, it's critical. Like if we want to be happy in life, we have to learn how to grow, and we have to learn some self-discipline, and we have to, kind of work on those things. That being said, I also think it's important to understand that your value does not depend on your health or wealth or your resolutions. Your stature as a human makes you wonderful. Your innate gifts and qualities are unique, and they're uniquely special and uniquely wonderful. And I know that's a cliche, but some things are cliches because they're true. And because they're so true, they've been repeated. And that fact means they're more true, not less true. So the fact that it's a cliche to say this doesn't make it less true. Now, you, and I mean you specifically, are wonderful. You have so many gifts. You have such incredible potential. And I don't just mean in the future. I mean, even like now. I'm not talking in 10 years or 5 years when you hit some kind of goal or threshold. I mean today. Your potential for doing good, your potential for helping other people, for making the world a better place, that is a powerful resource. And you don't have to have a lot of fancy goals and resolutions to have value and to have meaning. Small little everyday things that each of us do, probably without thinking, can have such an impact and such a lasting impression on people's lives. So I just want you to know that you matter. You are unique. You are uniquely wonderful. You have weaknesses and challenges, but you have incredible gifts and so much potential that I'm sure even now, without even knowing you, if you could see your life, you have just immense and wonderful things you do. So I think it's important to keep that in mind. Now, besides being a cliche, I suspect people out there might say, yeah, you don't even know me. Like, you're some random guy on the internet with balding graying hair and a fairly large nose. And you would be right with all of those things. But here's why I can say that. And I've mentioned this before, but I'm going to mention this again, and I'm going to repeat it. And that is this. I've lived all over, like I've lived in many places among lots of different cultures, upper class, very lower, non-educated people, highly educated people, different parts of the United States, different ethnic and racial and religious groups. I've lived among a lot of people, and I've known a lot of people. I've worked with a lot of people, and maybe more than most people. And I could go into why that is, but I have a huge sampling. I've worked with people at work. I've rubbed elbows with people at church I wouldn't have otherwise known. And what I can say is that all of them had value. Every single one of them was unique and uniquely wonderful. And I know that you are too. I've just known enough people to know that. So it's not just a nice thought. It is a truth, and it is one I hope you'll internalize. If you're not feeling like you have that much worth and value, please trust me when I tell you that you do. And at least hold on to the possibility that you will one day realize it, because I promise you do, and I promise you will. You have so much to offer. And if you're not having the greatest time right now, one of the things I've found, that this is again a cliche, but it's for a reason, is when I'm able to focus on other people, trying to contribute. And I don't mean you just erase yourself, but I mean you actively try to contribute to someone else's well-being. You try to do little things to help other people. That can have a huge and wonderful effect. Sometimes it's sudden and sometimes it's not, but it can really have a big impact on your happiness. So I just want to wish you, as we begin this year, I know it's officially begun, but now we're really beginning. Just want to wish you the best and send you my love. I look forward to talking with you this year. I'm not always able to respond to comments. I'm sorry for that. I'm at work and I need to give my best to my work, my employer, my students, but I try to when I can. I love hearing about you, your successes, your struggles, your ups and downs, and just want to send you a lot of love. Love, your internet grandpa.